I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Hart's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Jalen Brunson. Three-pointer, Anthony. Rebound by San Antonio. Outside Barnes. Vassell outside. Robinson on the wing. Back to Vassell. Crafty move. No good on the shot. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Anthony. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Leonard on the wing. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. And there it is for him.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Anthony, the pass to Towns. Stolen by Vassell. He's off on that one. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Towns outside. Pass to Ewing. And Fox comes to help. And here's Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ewing. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside Barnes. Screen by Robinson. Barnes passes to Robinson. And here's Bridges. 15 in his last outing. Anthony, left side. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Good on the second one. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for San Antonio. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Spurs lead by 3. We've got Kawhi Leonard. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Bassie in at the center position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
Tight defense, but Wembanyama has the length and body control to overcome it.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Coach, when you watch Wemby, it's not the height that jumps out. It's the way he moves with that height.
Brian, I've been around the NBA a long time, and you think you've seen it all. But when you see someone with Wembanyama's size and the things he can do, his ball handling, his shooting range, the way he moves, blocking shots, this guy is one of a kind.
Feels like he's emerging as the face of the NBA soon.
I think that's what we all expect.
San Antonio shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Castle's checked in for San Antonio. And a switch here also for New York. OG Anunoby's checked in for Achua. Hart finds Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Three-pointer, Fox. The offensive rebound. Bassie, good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Knicks trail by 6. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. Second, New York.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Brunson against Vassell. Brunson passes to Robinson, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And a chance now to look at the schedule for San Antonio. On Sunday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Tuesday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets.
And looking at the Timberwolves matchup, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Leonard's checked in for Vassell. Fox, the pass to Bassie. Outside Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Knicks trail by 6. Inside. Stolen by Wembanyama. Hard against Leonard. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Nails it from beyond the arc.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Pass to Hart. Back to Bridges. Hart with a screen on Fox. Three-pointer, Bridges. He can't get that one to fall. Spurs lead by 9. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Fox against Bridges. And it's 2 from outside in the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
And he knocks down the first one. And San Antonio making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
McBride passes to Anunoby. Back to McBride. Achua with a screen on Fox. Right side McBride. Here's Anthony. Knocks down the 18-footer. Anthony's got 5 now. Spurs lead by 9. Here's Castle. His last outing, he had 24 points. Anthony against Fox. San Antonio again can't hit.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Anunoby for three. Offensive rebound.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And Anthony, here we go. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he drops the first. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Barnes comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for McBride. Pass to Wembanyama. The Knicks pull it in. 1:11 left in the first half. Here's Anthony. Robinson with the block. And he gets it back. Here's Brunson. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Now Wembanyama. Double on Wembanyama. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
The first free throw is good.
Well, on top of all the length and skill and athleticism, Wembanyama has a strong work ethic and a great attitude.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Pass to Towns. Here's Ewing. Robinson with a steal. Barnes in the post. Towns on him. Here's Castle. He's guarded by Anthony. Castle misses. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. They trail by 7. They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Here's Ewing. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Ewing's got 9. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Spurs leading by 5. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's appreciated, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Look here now at New York. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Spurs.
Getting points from that second unit.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. San Antonio with the ball. They've led by as many as 11. So on the floor for New York. Brunson runs point. Anunoby slots in at the 2. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Carmelo Anthony. And it's Ewing in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Anthony outside. Hits a three-pointer. He's got 10.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
It's Robinson, high post. Fires at the elbow, and the jumper falls for him.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays. Anthony
against Wembanyama. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Leonard outside. Pass to Castle. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And some solid defense from Towns. Knicks trail by 6. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Towns a screen on Leonard. Anthony misses.
They need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Robinson. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Anthony finds Brunson. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. It's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. In the 3rd spot, the Spurs.
Well, they played great defense last season. They had great rim protection, and they were very disruptive.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Towns outside. Leonard against Brunson. 20 feet out. Denied by Leonard.
Oh, the claw strikes again. Kawhi using that big hand of his to get on the shot.
Spurs lead by 8. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Castle misses. New York has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Brunson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
Jalen Brunson taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
And the Spurs making a change here. Fox is checked in. McBride, he's checked in for New York.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
Here's Fox. Fox gets it to go inside. Here's Anthony. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the 3rd quarter. From the arc. The shot off that time.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
Barnes passes to Fox. Pass to Robinson. Picked his pocket. Fast break, New York. Anthony with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. And he's headed to the line for in this game.
Second team. Shooting for New York, Carmelo Anthony. At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. And Anthony drops them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting.
Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. Oh, Fox! No stopping him!
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
Here's Anthony. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Well, he's been off the mark, and it's impacting his team's ability to put points on the board. He needs to reset his approach.
San Antonio, Bassey comes in for Barnes, and it's Vassell in for Kawhi Leonard. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Achua comes in for Towns. Right side, Brunson. Over Robinson. New York, again, can't hit. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Fox outside. Screen by Robinson. Launches it. Achua with a rebound.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Brunson against Vassell. It's tipped.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Pass to Fox. 32 seconds left in the third. The floater. Smooth floater by Fox.
How about the soft touch from Fox? Measuring the floater beautifully. Love his initiative.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Anthony. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
It'll be a sport time going to the line in this game. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Anthony, 2 shots.
And Anthony drops them both. Now Fox. He's got 10. Puts up a three. Ooh, the triple falls for De'Aaron Fox.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
And so it's San Antonio. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Castle, Devin Vassell out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Bassey in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Pass to Castle. Vassell outside. And it's all from three-point range.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. Bridges outside. There's a screen. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
Pass to Ewing. Shoots a fadeaway. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Ewing's got 4 points this quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Fox outside. There's a screen. Shoots over Bridges, and they get it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Castle for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
It's picked off. To the inside. Leonard doesn't hold back. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
One other thing I've liked is how assertive they've been on D, swatting a good number of shots away as a result.
And we're going to have a jump ball. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Here's Castle. He's guarded by Bridges. Drops in the 3. Fox has got 19 points. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And the Spurs with some changes. Robinson, he's checked in for Bassey. Wembanyama comes in for Fox. And Harrison Barnes is subbed in for Vassell. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
And Allie, thank you for that. Pass to Barnes. Inside. Robinson can't hit. Knicks trail by 11. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Brunson looks it over. Towns on a screen. Brunson misses.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
To the middle. Here's Robinson. Blocked! And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Brunson. Another one falls for New York.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
Towns against Wembanyama. Outside Barnes. Here's Castle. Back to Barnes. Wembanyama screen. Spurs need to get one up here. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Anthony. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Anthony's got 9 points here in the second half.
Such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack.
Here's Castle. Brunson defending. Here's Robinson. Misses the fadeaway.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Brunson passes to Towns. The three-pointer off the mark.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Castle. Wembanyama. Screen on Anunoby. Leonard again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. Here's Ewing. Robinson defending. Towns for 3. New York again can't hit. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock. Oh!
Wow!
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Stan Van.